Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're listening to the podcast Capturing Magic. I'm Bill Rogers, the voice of Disney. Thanks very much for listening.
Hey everyone, welcome to Capturing Magic. I'm Steph Clay, and I'm here today with Tanya Hickman, who can be found at everymagicmoment.com, and she is Tanya H666 across social media. Hi, Tanya.
Howdy.
And we have also Heather Winfield here today, who can be found at heatherw.com/character, and she's HeatherW25 across social media. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
All right, let's dig into this. We're talking about some Disneyland stuff today. The first thing that we have is it's happy birthday to Pirates. 50th.
Yes. 50th anniversary of the ride.
Yeah. So what have they got going on with that? Mostly just merchandise, yes?
Merchandise. I see they have some special churros and beignets that are gold dusted.
Ooh.
And I think the beignets are lemon flavored. And they sound delicious, actually.
They do sound
lemon
good.
flavor, yeah. Yeah, it's like a lemon flavor dusting thing. Special drink and a breakfast burrito, all at the Mint Julep Bar.
Oh.
Yeah,
Doesn't
random
normally
breakfast burrito.
I know, I'm like, what? Okay.
They're trying new things.
Trying new things, exactly. If it goes over well, maybe they'll be serving breakfast over there from now on.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would be. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure that if you're in the parks, you want to get a picture outside of Pirates to commemorate the 50th anniversary.
Yep.
There's also the really cool cup souvenir thing.
Cup.
It's really cool, and it has the pirate, the skeleton pirate. Like, on the top. Yeah, it's really cool. It's probably sold out though.
Yeah, it's been like a day. It's probably gone already.
Go to eBay and look at it. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
And merchandise.
Of course. Okay, so then we also, a new thing at Disneyland, which you're going to share with us, because you just got back from a trip. We should mention that. You're fresh back from Disneyland.
Yep.
And by this time this airs, it might not be as fresh.
That's true.
But you were going to share with us the details of Red Rose Tavern.
Red Rose Tavern. That was my first day of my trip. I was like, we got to get there right when it opens because I want to try all the foods. And it's where Village Haus was, the Pinocchio quick service restaurant. And I'm pretty sure they just kind of overlaid, stuff onto the walls and the outside and stuff. So I'm not sure how permanent they're going to make it. I personally really, really like it and wouldn't mind if it was permanent. If they, fixed the signage up a little bit and made it more permanent, obviously. But the line was really, really long. I'm not sure how long it is still nowadays, but the line before Red Rose Tavern even opens at 11 o'clock is around to like the Fantasyland rides. It was really, really long. Yeah. It moved fairly quickly. They had somebody inside, directing you where to go to pay and order and stuff. So they had it moving fairly efficiently, but inside is really, really cute. They have above where you order, they have the rose and the bell jar, and they have all new paintings and decorations and stuff on all the walls. You have a whole Gaston section with antlers and all the fun stuff on the walls, and the food is really, really good.
That is good to hear. Do you have pictures for us?
I do. They're definitely on my Instagram, but we could put them in the show notes.
Which can be found at capturingmagic.me.
Yes.
/blog, I think, but maybe not. Maybe just go to capturingmagic.me and then you can click on podcast or blog and find it there.
Yes, I have tons of pictures of the inside, the outside, and they even put up like stained glass windows of the rose and stuff. It's really, really cute.
Very well themed.
Very well done. Yeah.
Like. Okay, so they had the gray stuff there too.
Oh my God, the gray stuff is so good. Yeah. I don't know.
It's totally different than the Disney World version.
Really?
Yeah. It's on a little shortbread cookie that people were making fun of. They're like, it looks like a Ritz cracker. It was delicious, people. No joke. Like, it's a little shortbread cookie. I mean, it looks a little cheesy, but it's shortbread. And then they put like a little nugget of, it's red velvet cake with a raspberry like glaze on the inside of it, like a little, almost like a little bonbon size thing of red velvet cake that has a raspberry and raspberry glaze on the inside. They put that on the shortbread cookie, and then they put the mousse over top of that. So it's like buried inside, like a little hidden treasure.
Yeah.
And it was delicious. It was really good. It
looks really good, actually, and I think it would be really good on a shortbread cookie. Yum.
Yeah. It was really, really good.
Okay. So what did you eat? I like to hear about this stuff.
Yeah. The Beast's Burger, which I'm trying to think of the details right now, but it's meat, and more meat. So it has like the burger, and then it has like either pulled pork or pulled pork, I think, more on top of that. I don't know. And some aioli. That burger was excellent. And I'm not a huge burger person, like at all. That's like not my first choice of something to buy, but I would definitely get it again when I go there. And then I don't know if I say it right, poutine.
Yeah. I think that's how you say
it. Yeah, I never know. But the poutine was by far my favorite thing there. And their waffle fries with like a brown gravy and cheese curds and the same pulled pork stuff and onions. And, oh my gosh. It was magic in my mouth.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's really, really good. We tried a bunch of stuff. We got the burger and the poutine for sure. Like I'm getting those two things the next time I go there. Those will be my two things that I get. We also got the cauliflower sandwich, which people have been talking about. It's like a cauliflower. They call it cauliflower steak is what they're calling it. But it's literally like a square patty of just cauliflower.
Awesome.
That they cook and season and put on a bun with all the stuff. And I didn't hate it, but I feel like maybe the cauliflower one that I got was a little undercooked, so it was really hard still.
Okay.
Like I feel like if it was just cooked a little bit more, it would have been really good. But people seem to really like it. It's a good vegetarian option.
For sure. And there's so many vegetarians in California. It's important that they have those.
Yeah. I didn't hate it. It was seasoned good. I feel like the one I got just wasn't quite cooked enough.
Okay, so as far as weight goes, I did a search. You guys are going to get tired of me, my hashtag searches on Instagram. I did a hashtag search on Instagram for Red Rose Tavern. There's not a ton of stuff there. There's 1,000 photos there. But what is there is super helpful. And one of the photos that was posted 2 hours ago, and we were recording this on St. Patrick's Day, so 2 hours ago, said that they waited for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness. Can't believe it's probably really crowded there today though.
Yeah, they do once again have the Red Rose glasses.
The cups are back
tumblers,
in stock.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's probably contributed
I think the wait time went down. Yeah.
I
didn't have it.
When those cups are in stock, the wait time goes up.
For sure. Yeah, I bet.
So.
But the theming looks great. It looks like there would be some fun places to get photos inside there too. Is it dark?
Yes.
How's the lighting?
If you go during the day, the lighting is fine. My photos turned out fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's indoor lighting, but there's definitely a lot of windows for the lighting to come in through.
Yeah, good. But yeah, it looks beautiful. It'd be fun if they kept it that way forever.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I liked it, and the food was. Disneyland has really, like in the last couple of years, upped their quick service food game.
I totally agree.
And each new place that opens just like blows me away even more for, what it is. It's really good.
Yeah, I totally agree. There was a time when I definitely preferred counter service food at Disney World. Not anymore. Disneyland's counter service food is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's sometimes hard for me to decide.
Yeah. I'm like, I need to eat at 3 places today.
Yeah. Or
I
more.
need it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. It's a problem.
Oh, they also over at, I forgot they brought in some other stuff. Like, it's not just the restaurant. The Belle and Beast and Gaston now all roam around Fantasyland.
Oh, great.
I keep seeing videos of Belle and Beast on the carousel together. And she's in her blue dress too, which is really cute.
Yes.
So I keep seeing pictures of all 3 of them wandering around. And then over at Maurice's, where you can get the bagel twist things.
Yeah.
For by Fantasy Fair,
yeah.
They now have dipping sauces for those.
Ooh, yum.
And one of the dipping sauces you can get is the gray stuff.
Yum.
Yeah, right? I'm pretty sure they have, I think I just recently saw that they have a gray stuff twist now too.
Really?
And you can get the dipping sauce.
Oh yeah.
So I think there's a caramel dipping sauce, a marinara dipping sauce, and the gray stuff. Which, I mean, just give me the sauce, I'll just eat it.
Yeah, for sure.
No bagel.
They also have with Belle and Beast. They've been having them with the Disneyland band, and they've been in front of the castle.
Yeah.
And I think they have a couple different showings. Like, you know how they do the thing with the Mary Poppins and all them come out there?
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is like instead of that or what, but
I feel like it's instead of it.
Yeah, which would make me sad, but still, it's cute. And like, they play, you know, Beauty and Beast songs, and they dance, and it's really cute.
So do the characters, when they're walking around Fantasyland and stuff, do they meet, or do they stop, or do they do pictures, or is it just they're wandering?
I feel like they're wandering. I think Belle and Beast come out maybe when they're going to their show. And I know Belle, I saw her meeting over by Fantasy Fair, outside of Fantasy Fair, in her blue dress, but I didn't see the Beast. I think the Beast and her only wander around together when they're going to their show that they're doing with the band in front of the castle. Gaston roams around like all day.
Okay.
He doesn't actually like stop and do like a meet and greet, but he's around.
Okay. Super fun stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to, was there anything else on that you wanted to talk about?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, I sensed we were done, but just checking. Okay, AP Days. We wanted to talk about those because we do have a lot of the people that are Disneyland fans are quite often AP holders because it's easy for them to get there. We have a lot of California locals. I have no clue what AP Days are, and I am an AP holder. So you're going to help clue me in. And maybe some of our listeners, too, who aren't locals, because I think maybe locals are clued in better than the rest of us.
Yes. We'll talk about the one that just ended.
Okay.
Because there's been a couple now. We'll go back so Heather can talk about the one before the differences. But okay, so this one that just happened is the Winter 2017 AP Days, and it was geared and themed towards the Main Street Electrical Parade, because that just came back. So what it is essentially it's 4 weeks, and each week you get a different button, like a little different pin to wear. And so you go, this one, it was, you remember the old Starcade that they don't really use that often?
Yes.
That's what they made the AP headquarters this time. Last time it was in DCA, this time it's in Disneyland. So they took that whole bottom floor of that, and you head that way. You show them your AP. They give you a button. Each week it's a different button. It was a different Main Street Electrical Parade button. And you go inside. And inside you can buy merchandise. They have special AP merchandise. They have photo ops. You can sit on couches and charge your phone. And they had characters out inside of there too. Now the characters, when they advertised this, they were like, "Oh, it's going to be rare." Like, no, I take that back. They didn't say rare. They said way back when characters. I think they said.
Oh.
So like the Main Street Electrical Parade started in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were going to do like characters from the 70s. So the first 2 weeks, it was kind of cool because they brought out combinations of all the Robin Hood characters.
Cool.
So you got to see them. But then the last 2 weeks, it was the Country Bears, who were out all the time anyway. So it was a little sad for me because I was just like, oh, look at those Country Bears. Let me go meet them in DCA real quick. Like, but
I was going to ask why you didn't have a picture with them.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have a picture with them. Which is fine. I mean, characters are characters. I'll take them any way I can get them at this point. But so all of that is in the Starcade. There's also, they had vintage arcade games set up that you could play, and family-friendly crafts, coloring, that sort of stuff. So really, if you wanted to hang out in there for a little bit, you could. And they had...
Nice place to rest when it's super hot.
Yeah, and you could charge your phone if you wanted to.
Yes.
They have charging stations. And they had a photo pass in there to take a picture of you in front of a Main Street Electrical Parade sign. And they had... your photo pass photos got a special border on them, an AP Days border. And I'm trying to think of what else besides the merchandise. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So it's just that little area. So that's really all it is. Like you go, you get your button, you go inside, purchase any. I got a shirt. The pins sell out really fast. Like the AP pins and the tumblers, those usually go like within the first day or two. So again, wasn't able to get my hand on one of those pins, but I got a shirt. Sit down, cool off. Charge your phone, take a picture with the character, take the photo op, and then you out.
So is it only during a certain period of time that they have that?
They, when was the last one, Heather? September?
Yeah, it was during or was it November? No, it was the September one. So yeah, it was the beginning. Was it the whole month of September? It was the end of. I think that's what it was.
Well, they were in their Halloween.
Right, but that's why it was weird that they were in their Halloween costumes. But yeah, so they had like 2 weeks, and it was a Donald and his wizard, and it was Skeleton Goofy, and they switched out. And then 2 weeks later, it was Thanksgiving themed, which again was weird because it was early. I think it was like October, wasn't it, by then? I don't know. Or was it just throughout September? I'm trying to remember because I was there like the first week of September, right?
Were you there for the race?
Yeah.
Okay, then it was the whole month of September.
Yeah. So that time, when it was supposed to be for Thanksgiving, it was Pocahontas and Miko. And then they switched with Minnie had like a colonialish outfit.
Cute.
I know, I was so bummed that I missed that one because like I had gotten the other two and this I was there for, but yeah. So I mean, it's cute that they do that. Like I said,
that one didn't really the one that just happened was Main Street Electrical Parade theme, where that one didn't really have a theme. It was just kind of they're starting to like do them quarterly.
Yeah, because I know they had Halloween stuff out.
Yeah, they were showing
what they were gonna have for the Halloween.
It's like a Halloween preview.
Yeah, and like you came in and they gave you water, and because it was like outside, other than the carriages were inside. Yeah,
right.
So they gave you water, and they had a picture too where you held the sign, and then you got in there and it was the character, and like the line was long for a lot of that.
Yeah. But, the line for the one that I just went to, since it was inside, and I think a lot of people maybe just didn't see it. Or because the characters weren't quite as rare. I don't know. The line wasn't really long. Maybe like 15 people at the most at any given time. They also had, over by like Pixie Hollow, where the little water show is there, they had little landscaping done of Elliot from the Main Street Electrical Parade, like in flowers that you were able that had a photo.
I was trying to picture where that was. Every time I looked at it, I'm like, where exactly? Because that was really cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was really cool. And they had a PhotoPass set up there, and they would put the border on it and stuff in your PhotoPass photos. And yeah, it was really cute. And they made me do a little dinosaur roar hands.
Because with the other AP days, they also had another place where they had set up. Remember, that's where you got like a pin.
Oh,
and like recipe cards. That was over by the Paradise
recipe cards
Garden.
They still did that too, where you can get recipe cards. This one also had in the Main Street Opera House, you could see a special screening. Like I think they did them 3 times a day. You would go and you'd get a wristband, and then you can come back at your specific time to see it. And it was an hour-long presentation, and they showed it was an old TV show that I can't remember the name of now, and it was like Disney. It was like a Disney documentary sort of thing, and it was all about them creating the Main Street Electrical Parade. And it was an hour long, and so it was like cool. Super easy, like the outfits that all the men had mustaches, like.
Okay, so wait a minute, wait. It was filmed way back then.
Yeah, I was filmed way back then. Okay. Yeah, it was like something that aired on TV like back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And they were airing it so you could watch it in the Main Street Opera House. And when I went, that theater was full. Like people were all about it. It was cool though. I like seeing it.
Cool.
Yeah. But that's pretty much.
How do you find out about these? Because like I said, I'm an annual pass holder. I know nothing.
Most of the time, they'll post about it on the Disney Parks blog, but there's also the Disneyland AP Twitter account.
So it's not like you're getting an email or...
No.
I got an email.
You did?
I'm pretty sure I got an email about it.
I didn't got no email.
Me either.
I feel like I got something in the mail, too. Because I was like, this doesn't help me. Like, don't send it to New Jersey.
I know.
Yeah, I don't get anything in the mail. I don't get emails, but everything I see on Twitter.
Okay. Well,
but I also have my phone set up so that the Disney Parks blog, Disneyland, and the Disney AP account all send me text messages when they tweet.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Maybe I need.
So I get text messages all day long because they post all day long, but I see everything.
Is it through IFTTT?
No, I do it straight through Twitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just turn on notifications.
Okay, perfect. I guess I need to see if I can remember how to log into Twitter.
I know, right?
That is where all the Disney people are, for sure. Like, that's the one place. More than Facebook, more than Instagram, more than Pinterest. Twitter.
I get all my Disney info there.
Yes. Okay. So
that's it for AP Days stuff. Really.
Okay, and what about AP events? Because I know during that party that I went to, the Main Street Electrical Parade party, they also had an AP event going on during that time where people could go get cool AP stuff. And I hadn't upgraded my AP yet, so I didn't get anything, and I was bummed. Or I hadn't upgraded to an AP yet at that night. So
like actual signups and events.
Yeah, like, how do you hear about that stuff? What did they do?
That stuff, again, I hear about on Twitter.
Okay.
So and the alerts come through to me. So that's why I set up the alerts, so that I wouldn't miss those sort of signups. So
do they do? Okay. Explain.
If it's an AP event, there's two different kinds. You have AP events and you have Disney Park blog events. AP events usually have a way bigger capacity. Movie screenings, some stuff in the parks like that. Not as exclusive stuff. It's more broader, bigger range stuff, so they can accommodate more people. Like seeing the parade, so there'll be thousands of people there, that sort of stuff. When you sign up for those, when I see it on Twitter, it's either the Disney Parks blog that posted it, or it's the Disney AP Twitter that has posted it, and you just follow the link and you can sign up to 5 or 6 people, I think, but you have to have everybody's annual pass holder number. So I have all my family's numbers on my phone already, so I can just copy and paste them into those sort of things when that stuff comes up.
Okay.
So you have to have everybody's annual pass holder number, and I think you can do, it's you plus 5 people. I think you can do like 6 people at a time.
Okay.
And then there's Disney Parks blog events where anybody can go to those. You don't even have to be at Disneyland that day. You don't need a ticket. You don't need anything. You don't need to be an annual pass holder. You can just sign up for those events. And when you sign up for those events, they're always posted on the Disney Parks blog, and they fill up within minutes because they're usually kept to under, 50 people. It's usually not that many people. And it's you, and you sign yourself up, and then you can bring one person.
Right. But you don't have to sign them up.
You don't have to sign them up. Yeah. Just you and one person.
Okay.
So those fill up really, really fast. But I love those events because they're just done well. Good. Like when Cinderella came out, I went to the Cinderella Parks blog movie to see that. Like, they did a thing, and we saw the movie, and we went to the reception afterward, and Cinderella and Prince Charming, like the actual actors, were there.
Oh,
they came out and talked about the movie and stuff. So, I mean, some events are better than others, but for the most part, I'm never disappointed in the Disney Parks blog events. They do Halloween events every year. They do holiday events. If there's something big coming up, they're going to do an event for it.
Okay. You always get into the better ones than I do.
Hey,
I mean, I've never gotten into them by my. Yeah, I've never been able to get into it. I've always been like the plus one, so I've kind of locked into. I did get the best one I got was the Saving Mr. Banks movie that they were doing, and I'd already seen it, but I was hoping that they were going to have chimney sweeps there and to meet. So I went, and I was like, my friends knew that, and they announced at the beginning, they're like, oh, after the movie, then you can, you're going to be able to meet, Mary Poppins. And I was like, okay. And he's like, and then Chimney Sweets and Bert. And I know I made some kind of noise, but like all my friends were like, yeah. That's like all I cared about. But most of the other ones I went, they gave like Baymax one, and they gave you like a kite.
Yeah, they always give you some sort of little gift too. It's kind of nice.
That's fun.
Yeah.
The only one I've ever gotten into was one when I just decided, hey, I'm going to try it and just see if I can get in. And I didn't even have a trip scheduled. and I didn't go. So, yeah. And they're non-transferable. So
yeah, that's the bummer about them. So I always, now that I don't live in Southern California, I still look out for them, and I try to sign my mom up, so she can go.
Yeah, you're nice.
Get me the gift.
Well, your mom always gets the really cool stuff too, doesn't she?
Oh, She did. Oh, we went to that. It was like a summer barbecue thing. And back in Big Thunder Ranch, they did a whole barbecue with characters and stuff. And we went to that and they did a raffle. There was only like 3 or 4 prizes and my mom won one of them.
Oh,
There was like 100 people there.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Now I have a bunch of Disney kitchenware.
That's fun. So fun.
Yeah, those park blog ones are really fun. The girl that runs them, Erin Glover, she you can tell she loves what she does.
Yeah, for sure. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, was that everything for?
Oh, I wanted to talk real quick about the DCA Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, and though I'm not seeing, besides all the signage and the food booths and stuff, which you can take tons of photos in front of. I went around and spent 15 minutes taking photos of just every food booth period because I wanted to see what was on the menus for everything. Because the food looks really, really good. There is a little annual pass holder area, and I think it is over by the Paradise Garden, like food area down at the very far corner of DCA, where again, they're doing buttons. They love those pin buttons. It's giving you guys those. Like you get a different one every week. Mm-hmm. And they have a photo op with the sign too. I know the sign says annual pass holder on it, so I'm not sure if they'll let anybody else take a photo with it or if they'll have normal ones eventually, which I wouldn't be surprised.
Super fun.
Food, signs.
Yeah, I'm all about the food.
I know. And they brought down the prices a little bit this year as opposed to the holiday food that Heather and I had last year. That was really expensive. But we wanted to try it, so we were like, we don't care.
Fun. Okay, There's lots of stuff going on in California. Lots of new things to check out for sure. So
yes,
that's what I think they do that just to keep the AP people coming.
Yeah.
Back.
Do they think we're not going to go every week?
I know. Like you need an excuse, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, fun. Okay. Let's remind our listeners where to find us. Tanya.
You can find me at everymagicmoment.com and Tanya H666 on all social media.
And Heather.
My character site is heatherw.com/character, and on Facebook, it's I Love Characters, and then everywhere on social media, I'm HeatherW25.
Perfect. And I am Steph. You can find me at Capturing Magic. Our Instagram is capturingmagic_, and then you can also find me at modernphotosolutions.com, where I'm talking about doing stuff with all of your photos that you're taking. So check it out there. My free course can be found at modernphotosolutions.com/free. And then the show notes for this show, in case I didn't mention it, can be found at capturingmagic.me. But I think I did mention it already. Thanks, girls, for being here. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you, or I guess we'll see you. You'll hear us something next time on Capturing Magic.